What are you doing here? We're talking Tinder.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tinder Support Group, first meeting. My name is Nancy. I'm 56. I have used Tinder for 2 years.
My name is Gretchen, and I am also a Tinderologist. And I have been a user for about, an on and off user for like 5 or 6 years. Who's counting?
Who's counting? We counted. And we count. That's why we're here. So the reason we started the Tinder Support Group is because of our experience with Tinder, and we feel like everyone really needs to be able to express their feelings about how weird Tinder can be, how depressing it can be, how hilarious it can be. And we think that if you laugh at this, it will get you through, because this is dating now.
Let's be real. It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. No.
But from Tinderologists.
We have to wave at Instagram too, because we really suck at this technology thing, but we're going to get it.
I feel like we're doing a pretty good job.
We're doing a pretty good job. So we're here.
If anything's happening. Oh,
things are happening.
Joined. Wow, I can't even believe it. First time virgins.
Woo!
Not really.
Not really.
But
who is now? Anyway, so what we'd like to do is say we want this to be interactive. Like all of the Tinder groups that are out there online, on Instagram, on whatever, they're all like reposting memes and whatever. What do you guys call those?
Things that go on whenever you are Tindering and swiping. But that's not really why we're here.
No, we're here to drink.
Cheers.
That's one reason. Tonight we're having martinis. We'll have a different drink every time. Well, I don't know. We might run out of drinks. It's 52 weeks in the year. Probably not. So
there's a lot of drinks out there.
Just so, a side note, I've been fasting since Sunday, and the first thing I ate on hump day before Tinder Support Group was a pickle. So I think I have a problem.
This wasn't an eggplant.
Well, we cut up an eggplant, so there's that. That was anger management. That's next episode. So anyway, this is why we created the group. We want people to write in and tell us what their like funny dates are, horrible dates. I mean, I literally hooked up with a serial criminal just recently and didn't find out till after I realized he was a serial criminal and gave me some stolen jewelry, I think. I don't know. So I think we need to.
Well, it reminds me of our joint date that we had.
We had a joint date. Oh,
that sounds weird.
Not together. We didn't do this together. So, but one thing that we need to tell everyone is we might swear in this.
Oh.
And so if you have young children, they need to leave the room.
Right.
If they're older children and are already fucked up and on Tinder, they can stay.
Right. And they should have left before that first fuck.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
since I've been a user for, a while now, I had dated, I've been on quite a few dates, and I decided I was going to try to date somebody a little bit older, and maybe they would have their shit together.
Yeah.
Took me out.
They don't have their shit together.
He did buy a very nice bottle of wine at dinner.
Yeah, and he was tall.
And he talked all about himself the whole entire night.
The whole time.
And I really don't think to this day the guy knows one thing about me.
This is why it brings us to this is our first, we love these little cards. We feel like we're in grammar school. This is our first episode. Episode 1. Number 93.
What was his name? His fake name.
Well, his fake name is John Davidson.
Right.
And go ahead. So Gretchen goes on this date.
Goes on the date, said goodnight to the guy, kind of like, okay, he doesn't know anything about me, rude. Another guy who doesn't ask me anything about myself on a date, which is fine. Some of you are a little more self-absorbed than others.
And this is not a man bashing thing. This is a date bashing thing.
This is a date bashing thing. Yeah. So from my perspective.
Because men probably have stories about us.
Oh, absolutely.
I bet we're going to hear about them.
Yeah. Well, what would that
That's going to suck. I don't know. They're going to say, Nancy, you should fast longer. I don't know. Something like that. You should fast till you starve to death.
So I kind of, I was nice, nice enough, said goodnight, thank you for dinner, wanted time to think about the next day. He shows up at my work while I'm with the client. Yes, I have a day job. And brought me a big bouquet of flowers, which was very, very sweet.
So nice.
But then I realized when I was working on my client, Nancy, that's how we met, by the
Right.
way.
We'll tell
And
that story
that
later.
this guy would be perfect for her because they like to motorcycle ride and Baja.
And he was tall. Oh,
And he was
yeah.
tall, and she loves tall men. You have to be over 6'3", 6'3".
Motorhead.
Okay.
So then she passes in my way. Like,
Yes.
you know, if you've ever played that game, Hot Potato, it was sort of like that. So caught the hot potato, did not drop it. Probably should have, did not. But anyway, so went out, had a nice time, then went on a motorcycle ride, then got to his house, cooked him dinner. And so Gretchen, so after that date, it was only what, 3 dates? Not even really, like 2.5. I got his favorite color is orange, and his favorite number is 93. So I got an orange shirt that had the number 93 on it, and he told me that I should wear that to bed. After the 3rd date.
When you weren't there.
When he wasn't there.
Or when he wasn't there.
Because when he wasn't there, he also gave me the key to his house. Like I have.
Oh, when he wasn't there.
Right.
There you go.
He's like, go over to my house when you're lonely without me, because he traveled a lot, and wear this shirt to bed. And I'm like,
I just met you.
no. And so I go back to Gretchen. I'm like, I don't think so. I got a shirt and the key to the house. And she goes, oh, and I got a nice bottle of wine too. I'm like, well, fuck you. I would have rather had the bouquet and the bottle of wine than a t-shirt and a key to the house. Anyway, I break it off with him. Like, hi, I'm sorry, this is going a little too fast. And Gretchen, you know, I tell her, and what happens? He texts Gretchen. Remember?
He was like, I'd really like to see you again. And I'm like, no, I just was trying to be like a nice deed and hook you up with a friend, like similar ages, closer, and, you know, try to do.
And so I get a text.
Different.
I get a text literally that night after he talks to Gretchen, or texts Gretchen, and says, now I can't even date Gretchen. And I'm like, oh, you forget that we were playing the hot potato game, and she didn't want to date you.
I wanted to throw that.
Anyway, so that's why episode 1 is about number 93, because that is our one and only joint date. We will never do that again.
No.
I don't think.
No.
Anyway.
Well, you never know.
I don't know. So that's our story. And so we want to hear your stories. This is what the Tinder Support Group is all about.
Yeah.
Listen, Tinder is the way of the world. We're not bashing Tinder. We're not bashing men. We're not bashing anything except for how weird it is and how funny it can be and how sad it can be sometimes. Like we have those stories too. Like I have kind of some sad stories, but I'm gonna tell you about tonight because I'm drinking martinis, and there's nothing sad about a girl with a martini except in that movie with
Cameron Diaz.
Tim Cruise.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz. She was the saddest girl with a martini.
Girl.
Said Penelope Cruz.
That's not us.
Anyway, that's not us. We kind of identified with the blonde. Sorry, just saying. All right, so that's it. That's our episode for tonight. Short and sweet. We hope you come back next week because we're doing this every hump day, which is a Wednesday, and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe next week we'll have coffee and donuts like they do at most support groups.
We do have a message.
We do.
I feel like we have a message. I feel like I want you to have good luck out there.
And remember, you don't need more friends. Bye, everyone. We don't know how to do this.
Oh.
Okay, how do we do?
If you end this, you'll be able to choose it if you want. And oh no, it hasn't ended yet.